Well, good morning. Uh, I'm sitting here in the bed trying to get around, move around a little bit. Uh, well, come on. Uh, yeah, it's already started. You want to drop the candy? Get the candy. Come on. Uh-oh. Can't you step on Oi, because he bites you. Well, it started already. I'm laying back in this bed. I've been going over my preps and now I'm a little tired. Well, it starts like everybody worried about the imports on these ship dock people went on strike. What about the exports? And you'd be surprised how much we export every day. Much less imports. And so therefore we're going to have a shortage of getting our product out to other world leaders and other world buyers. But like I said, you'd be surprised how much military stuff is shipped overseas. Now we'll have to go big aircraft carriers and stuff. But like I said, if you ain't started prepping by now, well, it's probably too late. Because if it persists over 2 weeks, there'll be shortage of foods and everything else. And supplies for these hurricane victims and everything else. It'll put a strain on getting stuff around the world. But like I said, we export a lot. I'm laying here in my night clothes, and I don't look this big when I stand up. But like I said, the exports and imports are almost coming to a halt. So it's already started about our supply chain, and that's how they hit us. We're not going to be griping about the price of food when there ain't no food on the shelf. What we'll be griping about, there ain't no food on the shelf to buy at any price. It's part of the big old master plan to say, quit griping about a bunch of tomatoes costing $5. If you ain't got no tomatoes, the stuff that comes up in Mexico mostly comes up by ship. There's a lot of it comes across the line by trucks, but you realize it's going to put a great strain on the trucking industry. But like I said, it's already started. They're having trouble getting stuff down into Tennessee, Alabama, and this, that, and the other. They had to move in the National Guards and to help. I mean, they're doing all they can, but like I said, now the president can intervene if it goes too far on that strike. But any strike for any length of time, a day or two, it takes about 2 weeks to 3 weeks to actually for us to notice it, because we have so many warehouses full of stuff. So my best bet for you right now is buy up what you can. You know, I went last weekend when I knew they was going to have a strike, and I bought up some stuff. And but like I said, it's already started. It's going to put a stop to people complaining about prices when they ain't got any. If you remember when this COVID hit and the slaughterhouses couldn't be online because of the COVID, the prices of meat went up, but nobody griped about that. They griped about there wasn't nothing in the stores for them to buy. So there's where we're at. It's the first stages of its hitting. And we got an election, we got national disasters, we got a whole bunch of this stuff coming to a head all at one time. I'm just laying. Oh, oi, hush. My chihuahuas have a fit. Where's your catty, little guy? I gave him the candy this morning. They get a treat every morning for going outside, or he gets one when he goes outside or not. But he just sits there and holds it. He ain't gonna eat it until somebody steals it off of him. But like I said, go over what you do got, buy what you can right now at any price, because money ain't gonna be worth anything if you ain't got nothing to buy it with. In other words, you can't buy anything, flour, this, that, and the other. But it's long-time preppers. It's been around the block a few times. Like I said, look what happened in '29. People jumping out the windows because they lost their money. Still had product, they just couldn't ship it around. That's what brought on the Depression. They had to hand deliver money from to the mints to the local places. Now we can just wire the money there. I look for have internet trouble coming up. I look for all kinds of odds and ends. But like I said, the main thing right now, if you can get out, buy what you can, put it up, and get ready for the real disaster that's about to hit. There ain't gonna be nothing. Amazon won't be able to get stuff across from China. China won't be able to get our wheat back over to them. World food shortages will be rampant everywhere. That's what I'm saying. I've been watching a show called Under the Dome. Now it's got a little bit weird, but it did bring out people's jealousy, people's worried about food shortages, all kinds of stuff. But like I said, right now, if you can buy it, you better get it bought. And like I said, if you look at a lot of places that are owned by the big food manufacturers, they own like a lot of the water rights and a lot of the water, and they own a lot of the land for growing food. And I mean, these big corporate has got us under their mercy. That's what I'm gonna put it. And they've been putting food up, this, that, and the other. They've stockpiled. They even said that they started stockpiling supplies in preparation to the dock worker strike. But like I said, it's going to get worse. In the Middle East, it's going to get worse. And over there, them poor people ain't got nothing to eat at all. They just wandering around trying to find a safe place to keep from getting bombed. What's the matter? My dogs, I ain't paying no attention to them this morning other than letting them outside and letting them come back in. But like I said, it's just now started. So whatever you can buy, whatever you can put up, it ain't gonna matter at all if you can't get it bought. Because if the food shortages go, they'll raise the prices even more, and you ain't gonna gripe about that price. You're gonna gripe and say, well, all we could buy 1 pound of beans. Well, they're trying to spread it out, them pounds of beans they got left, to the bigger population. Well, I'm gonna let you go. Yes, I ain't had breakfast, so you guys haven't had breakfast yet. They're griping at me. I usually have breakfast by now. It's 12 o'clock. But like I said, I've been thinning out my freezers, putting everything in canning jars, and freeze dry or dehydrate, in case the power goes out. Of course, I've got a big generator, but like I said, everything runs out of diesel eventually. But I don't want to spend all my time at the stove trying to cook everything up, this, that, and the other, and put it in jars. Would you lose your candy? He's lost your chewy stick, and now he's after it. Well, I'm going to let you go. Like I said, pay attention to the what's coming up next. Be shortages of this and shortages of that. And and they're trying to distract us from food shortages by who's running for office. Well, it don't matter who in the hell's in there if they ain't got no damn people alive to back them up. Oh, he found this tree. Come here. Bring it over here. He said, I ain't going to do that. My daddy will bite me. Come here to daddy. Come here. Oh, hear it? Come here. Come up here. Well, it's all right. I won't let him get you. And these chihuahuas got a life of their own. And that's another thing. Make sure you got plenty of food put up. I canned chicken and stuff up for me and them both to eat. I've got to work up a bunch of turkeys I bought. They've been in the freezer. I got to get them in under jars. I got some ham to put up. Come on. Come on, right here. He's sneaking. You want to say hi? It's all right. I won't let him get you. Trust me. He said, I believe it. I'm taking my candy and getting out of here. Well, come on. He said, no, I'm leaving over there because he grabs back here and get my candy. The little guy, he hangs on it for 2 or 3 days before he eats one. But it's good for their teeth to chew on things. And they're already saying on the news, Amazon, I don't know, I haven't read it. I gotta go. Talk to you guys later. Remember, hunger is a hell of a damn thing to face. So whatever you got in the house is how long you gonna make it, unless you start buying up. Uh-oh.